Okay, FM 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe, a counsel for honorable case at Forsen. Counsel Memoachi.
Bakwame anope ejiao etia okay FM na.
Etie fo nyina ajo so na boko de.
Tedian fo nyankofo na do bakwame.
Na wodi ama bancha no payi a na no na owura Martin Alamisi Kaisa Amidu. Etro krata de bre onimnyamfo case at Forsen. Any the minority say woman can asem bia fa de ho say dubiously omanye tua judgment debt bi de amano a enye ne kwan so eno aka che om say asay ni din amana yura ho atena ni munyam so ene nsem bebre oh na o si edi mebo hello meba mami nwie yo edi honorable case ato force ntwensan yes sir obete ne nka pa it is special ana mususu mu atwere okrata edi ana muso akoyi na no na asam no edi ba asam a na edi nkrata atwere letter koma
Yo bakwame wa when you say dia NDC MP for Mion Honorable Aziz or send me question on the floor of Parliament. These are the Bema speaker. See, all the silent and automatic speaker, no, it's the effect there. Now, Obeso who say NPP Abaya Benina, Omejia judgment that Ama Obiama. Inchi, Echo Finance Minister catching. Finance Minister Eba Bonti, Eba Parliament on the floor. Emma Nibe disclosed CSA. Abaya back from 2017 to date. Oma pay judgment that close to 287 million Ghana cedis. Inchi, Oma global family na akobasio the specifics men come. The ABI, Yema Edudzi one, Yema Tiketier force. Nina the book na American 200 and something million, so that you can interrogate the figures. Say, oh, we deserve it now, we end deserve it. Sort of thing. Hello.
meet you pal
Okay. I no na Ecoba say honorable Ato Forsen when we saw only the ranking member on the finance committee of Parliament.
yeah
On a parliamentary press call, YouTube and na Ekamo, Eddie Como. In Comodiano na Oka, Mekan or Portuguese and British. Or say we are hearing, and on authority, we are hearing that they have paid the lives of Magdan. They have paid bank switch. They have paid even the special prosecutor an amount of judgment debt. As to whether they qualify to receive that amount is something we have to investigate. And that is why I requested the minister responsible for finance to give me a breakdown. I also don't think that the case of the special prosecutor, then he left it. I hear he went to court. There was a default judgment. And the special prosecutor has been paid some amount for the fact that he was wrongfully sacked as a minister of state. Whether in an also, also whether that qualifies as judgment debt or not, we will want to seek further and better particulars on quote. After me now, the client, Honorable Ato Forsen, case, Ekaya.
Obanye Mami family twimu Kata okenkan ye kire se MP for Mion na ediba amra se bedwamu so peso hunu se o man na twia mpatesika bi judgment debt na judgment debt no wo peso hunu se hwan na etwia edema awo mo
Adabraka
we enum na onimnyamfo ato kezi ato forcing wono se wo ba badwa a wono mo hwe sikasemu a wo ranking member wo ebenua na wo mugina mu no ba ko ene wono ye ne se kata wo di tudwan se mate se ye twia Magdan judgment debt
no before there no after the question of finance minister by parliament
Ebe
can say from 2017 to date, no, almost you are over 200 million Ghana cedis as judgment debt. But one more including on my global sum. What I say, on my only the figure, say this amount near you by way of judgment debt. Why no way to one can. You know, ranking member our finance committee. And remember, say the finance minister no directly no or under the finance committee. So what I say. You know, no many parliamentary press call no SD in Kutawuti. And she sang Kutawuti when work out. The year in say the Tua and Nankofa yes mono included same as banks which okay our company be near friend of banks which or almost Ghana echo arbitration in a base almost almost under the NDC time now money are buying. I think they did not agree on the sum. It's not all cash. What is a star way and so the Chiamo. Now, what is that? Amidu and there were special prosecutors. Abaya Bano, Ometrian as a result of a judgment. Now, as to whether I so qualify, it's a matter that we have to interrogate further.
Council, Mammy Crabby Fawimra. Okay, say one more 2 years can cry to or Amidu account to Muno. What about one thing that can't say Nipabi? No, 8 years a Kagun account to or did he say a bear bribe? A chain of Korea who says, yeah.
No, great true, no, great true. And it's a fact, say, you discabia to as a result of the judgment or consent judgment, when you are buying and what you say. This is exactly what the MP says. One can be beer. Now watch your class at you, and you see sometimes and you might be a cost war more. Young fans who will be here as no air. One hour show for cracker. A demand is the render unqualified approach. You now all the class are no ecoma honorable as a person. Heady now, who are my crackano. As suggested, a idea or no association, a can't say, the you plus judgment. Yes, yes, you shall class an amendment to a command. I quoted verbatim the exact words are proposing a using. I mean, besides, from those words, which part of that statement is defamatory?
But who can say? What is a tria special prosecutor and a can? But whether he's as I see a tree and a can, I see a tree and a can calls for investigation into the matter. So I just say you have doubts to let the
no, but you see, like they say, how does that doubt mean? Why you at the bonnet? If the man knew, say, I dubious, you would have stated it, and you would have stated it right from the beginning that you have been paid an amount you are not qualified to receive. And you would have been very categorical. This same person is saying that he is even asking that the matter should be interrogated to clear the doubt in the eyes of the public. So how is that defamatory? What do I say? How is that defamatory? And you see, Kesa or caption the statement no. And you let me just read now. Quote, demand for unqualified apology for defamatory statement. So what I say, in what also by you in the media alleging and insinuating that sums of money paid to or expended in favor of Martin ADK Amidu by government of Ghana pursuant to the terms of settlement and consent judgment and orders by the High Court in suit number so and so, blah 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 blah, where judgment debt dubiously paid to the special prosecutor by government of Ghana. Where in the statement as opposed in there, no cash you have been paid judgment debt dubiously? Nowhere. It will say a statement now. Make sure a command. I stated very clearly that under no point and the MP exercising his role as the ranking member on the Finance Committee of Parliament attempted to even defame him. But when we say, as for the law of defamation, you cannot stop somebody who claims that he has been defamed by another person. What's my here? So what we have said and advise our clients accordingly, and then they say, the question of an apology, there's no basis. No basis whatsoever. And we have advised him accordingly. That's what I mean.
Then just say, upon the child, they are now kind.
Exactly. Say, upon the child is an admission.
It was here.
Upon the child is an admission, sir. In fact, you have defamed the man. Who defamed him now? On what basis do you apologize to him? And you see, let's be. I mean, let's look. Once it is public funds that have been paid to you, any citizen of this government, this republic, has the right to question it, whether it is judgment debt or it is whatever. Every citizen of this country, including Atu Forster, has the right to question it. Which me question, who makes me about studio hall and then one can say, look, I don't understand why this money should be paid. As a citizen, you have that constitutional right. Remember, sir, the payment was done from the finance ministry. Very important. So it is public funds. All taxes. Taxes. So you cannot gag a citizen. Say, you can't question me. No, you can't. And that is never defamation under the laws of this republic. Never. And you see, in fact, Menka means also you can reference. There's a Supreme Court decision, Daily Dispatch. So in Daily Dispatch, Benefson paper.
Benefson, yeah.
Or you know, there was a time, man point here, I know Sabu. Or then a subject minimum answer. And so much more petitions is we have found a command and answer for 246. Based on that, in a Daily Dispatch, they publish those petitions. It will sue, say, Daily Dispatch at the same minute. As some of you could be a Supreme Court. What in the Supreme Court,
I can say.
Also, you see, who hold this certain position, quote unquote, rather than a public figure or public officer. Now, so, yes, Anna, Yoye is under the scrutiny of the Republic. And you know, the law of defamation about public officers is higher. Because when you're careful, you use the tool of defamation to guard citizens from being critical of public servants. In fact, we say UK, hardly, we say Minister of State at the Rebecca Court for defamation. Unless the statement is blatantly false and was maliciously published, hardly would you win a defamation suit against, because you see, in there, almost taking the view, say, the public must be critical of public office. That is the only way you can get the best out of them. It is only one of the positions that we should cry a public officer. Because once you take that position, anything can happen. And here, the Honorable Atu Forster was dealing with the action of the finance minister in paying judgment debt. That's all. Nowhere in our country you have paid judgment debt under dubious circumstances. One kasa, when are you introducing those words into your own statement? How can you fault him for that?
Okay. And I wouldn't say any Martin, I'm used to cry or Tebrofo, the way that.
And yes, this is a man who has used perception to try people in the media. What kind of episodes are what your Emra Prosamils episodes are not what you are against his own colleagues. Even today, right? In that crime, no Casabra was really another episode.
Any Mary. So we'll be annual for the amount.
I think so. What I do.
Wagadugu no wa release yaba.
Or trophy Wagadugu.
Oh, I send him be.
No, enough PDS in Tanzania.
I me ba to me ya no send him link na makohwe na why.
Oh, messenger now. Onukla all cancel or share a special prosecutor and a mandate now. We need jurisdiction to investigate the issues surrounding the PDS.
Because when him a lawyer and go for petition special prosecutor over the
exactly. You know, on what draw episode responding to race, we need jurisdiction to investigate that matter.
Oh, okay.
So this is a manner we're using the print electronic media. In fact, to try people, he had called people criminals even before they are taken to court. What am I saying? And he believes that as a citizen vigilante, he has a constitutional protection to be critical of public servants. So what is the point? Until I trust you with the adabraka. No, but our constitutional right, if we still say you have been detained, the court doors are open. Whatever it is, we are there.
Lawyer, Medasanope. Mesme say lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe na etwen komo were counsel for Honorable Atu Forson.
Okay, FM 101.7.